Hi there, Aquarius, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of November the 20th through to the 26th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. First up, we have Major Arcana Tower reversed, followed then by Major Arcana Sun in the upright. Next, we have the Five of Cups reversed, followed then by Major Arcana Temperance in the upright, and lastly, Major Arcana the World in the upright. Wow, you have 4 of your 5 cards are Major Arcana. This could be a very, very intense week for you, Aquarius. Lots of things changing up. It looks like it's a big week. The Tower in reverse is your overall energy, indicating that the worst will not be happening. Isn't that nice to hear? The Tower in the upright position can point to anything from, the big news coming out from big news being shared or coming out as a big, shocker. It's like something you didn't expect to hear or to see happen. But there it is, and sometimes the Tower can represent some chaotic event happening in your life, and it's unexpected too. The thing about the Tower is it comes like sometimes where we could not have even seen it coming. So it's chaotic energy. It can represent threats and so forth. When the card is inverted, this is like the threat has passed you by. This can indicate that the chaos will not be, or the worst will not be happening here in this scenario. If you thought, sometimes we think we're going to have a Tower moment, but we don't. And the threat just passes us by. Now, this could be for many reasons. It could be because fate steps in and, stops it from happening. Other times it can represent we ourselves see it coming, so we manage to nip it in the bud so the threat doesn't get to us. Other times it can be somebody else sort of sees we're headed for disaster and sort of steps in. Like the analogy I always use is about the car. If you're planning on taking a road trip and you decide to take it into the mechanics, and he tells you that, oh look, it's a good thing you brought it here because otherwise something could have happened on the road. It could have been, not good for you. So somebody else stepped in, fixed the problem, and there you go. So whether it's you, whether it's fate or somebody else, let us know in the comment section below. Did the chaos or a disaster pass you by? We want to know. We want to hear about it, Aquarius. Right at the beginning of the week, you have the Leo energy, Sun in the upright position. Well, this is the Major Arcana. Is one of the best cards for Major Arcana. It's beautiful energy, representing like high vitality. That's one of the main things I love about the energy of the Sun. This is where we're feeling good after a time of not feeling good. It'll pop up after a time of like illness. We've been laid up, or it could pop up after we've been in bed rest due to an injury. It could pop up after we've been feeling really, really depressed or blue or sad or what have you. And then all of a sudden something happens, our vitality returns, and we feel really, really good. It also represents success and attainment. It's really good. Heart chakra, not heart chakra, but the solar plexus chakra is beaming, so our confidence level is up. It's a great, great feeling. Imagine that feeling of the sun finally coming up after days or weeks of rain. How good you feel to finally see that sun. It's the way that we feel internally when the sun comes up. Beautiful energy, and it's right at the beginning of the week. Next card up is the Five of Cups in the reverse position, indicating, a healing energy from something that... 5 Cups in the upright, which could be anything from, sadness, loss, disappointment, very much like the Three of Swords. This is that crying over spilt milk, pity party type of energy. We can't see that there's still hope, 2 cups full of hope behind us. When the card is inverted, this is where we're finally seeing that. We can finally see the other side of it. It's like we emotionally have turned to the other side or turned to the other cheek. And we're finally being able to see, like I said, this is coming through after a time of sadness. So this is feeling good again, and finally now we can start to heal on the emotional level. Moving forward, we have the Sagittarius energy here, Temperance in the upright position. This is more healing energy, believe it or not. Temperance is very healing. It's healing on a psychological, spiritual, physical level. It's beautiful, beautiful energy of healing. It's also the card that represents cooperation. This is where if we're being put in charge of something, we're doing a really good job of it. We're getting everything together. People are cooperating with us, which is wonderful energy. I always say it's the best card to get if you've just started a new job. This is where you're working with people who will actually cooperate with you, which is so necessary, especially in a new career, a new job. You really count on the people around you. So this is cooperation coming from people around you, but this could even be in the family, in the home. If you're trying to get things ready or organized for an event, this is where you're getting cooperation of people around you. I call it my baker's card, so maybe some of you are doing some baking. If so, it looks like it will be a big hit. It will turn out terrific. The last card you have is the World card in the upright position. This is incredible. This is heavy hitter. This is about completion of a cycle. Scorpio also got this in the same spot. But this is about where we're closing out a long-standing cycle. Now, for some of you, it can represent retirement, although I always call this my graduation card. Yes, it can represent some of you completing, if you've been doing some studies, maybe you are completing that. It could be even the completion of a long job search. You finally found something, right? And you fit in and you belong there. It can represent the closing out of a long-standing relationship. Maybe you've been together forever and but this wouldn't be something that comes out of the blue. This is representing like the final divorce papers, so to speak, being signed. It can represent selling the home that you lived in for many years. You raised your family there. This could be you selling the home so that you could downsize, or that you could maybe travel. Maybe some of you just want to sell the home and then go and spend your retirement time traveling the world. Others of you could be thinking about moving someplace completely different from where you've lived for many years. That would be closing out a cycle. It's anything that just was a big part of your life, and now it's no longer going to be, going forward, a big part of your life. It's a completion of the cycle, meaning that we lived that was part of our journey. But it's over now. We're done with that. We're moving forward. And some of you could be closing out a career in order to start a new one. Whatever fits in your scenario, let us know in the comment section below. Remember, these are just general reads, so it's not going to make sense to everyone. Just if it makes sense in your scenario, that's why I give so many different explanations for it. Then take it as such. If not, then check back next week maybe, or check your moon or your rising sign. So that's what I have for you, my dear Aquarians. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you have a fabulous week, and I really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next week. Take care. Much love. Bye-bye for now.